another little vlog. I decided to make one, but my hair looks like a mess. Let me just... Okay, I gotta comb this. Another vlog. This one's not that interesting because I'm inside and I don't have a particular topic of which I can talk about. There's nothing I really want to talk about. I just kind of want to like feel better, you know? Sometimes talking helps me. Sometimes looking at myself helps me. I'm so lonely that like I see this face and I think I'm not as alone even though it's my own face. Do I have a particular topic of discussion? I have nothing which I've kind of talked about already, not on this channel, but in other places. And I don't want to talk about the same thing again. I'll try and talk about something new. Okay, how to achieve goals. It's kind of an optimistic topic, but it's kind of hard. I think it's kind of simple to achieve a lot of goals in life. Like some of them, if like, I want to be a rock star. Okay, that's not simple because there's like a gazillion steps to do and a lot of it is not up to you. But for stuff which is within your control, they are kind of simple. So for example, if you want to walk 15,000 steps every day, that's fairly simple. You just kind of wake up, you know, you go around your morning routine and then you put on your shoes, put on your clothes, go outside, make sure your phone is charged, maybe listen to some music and then go for a walk, and then don't return home until you've hit 15,000 steps. You know, it's simple, but to do this like every day for a year, if you got like 100 people who start on day one, how many are gonna like finish it by the end? I think maybe one if you're lucky, because it's difficult to like, you know, keep that up, and there'll come a day and you'll be like, I just don't want to do it today, you know. But at the end of that year, if you accomplish it, you'll be like fitter. And a lot of my goals are kind of like that. They're fairly simple. They're doable, of course they're doable. They're stuff which like I've started doing many times before and I've managed to do it for 2 or 3 days and then I just stop. Because they're unpleasant to do, you know? They're unpleasant to start doing, they require hard work, they require a bit of suffering. But I think I suffer anyway, but I just suffer like slowly, and I suffer the pain of fuck, I didn't do this, and the pain of all of this. And I think a lot of people are like that. Yeah, it just kind of sucks. But you know, you can start. So for example, a goal I had was to just not eat all day until the evening, and I would just have a McDonald's in the evening to try and lose weight, and also just as kind of to show that I have control over my hunger, that my hunger does not control me, that my need to eat, not just hunger, but just this need to kind of fill this kind of emotional sadness that I have, and deep loneliness and sadness and this empty feeling, it can be filled with food, you know? I don't know why that is. Maybe something to do with the way you feel loneliness, because when I feel lonely, I feel it from my gut. Do you feel the same way? You feel it from your gut, and when you eat, it goes to your gut. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And I just couldn't do it, and I realized, you know, that I'm weak because of that. And a lot of people are weak like this. So if you're watching this video now, I think you should think of something simple to do and then do it every day for a week. It could be something simple like 10 press-ups every day for a week, cut out sugar for a week, do 10,000 steps every day for a week, you know, keep your screen time underneath 3 hours a day every day for a week, read 5 pages of a book every day for a week, and then hopefully if you are able to complete that, you'll probably feel a bit better about yourself, and that's a little step, you know. And I know it feels big. I sometimes I feel like, so what's the point? I'll feel a little bit better, but then I've still got so much way to go. I may as well just not try. I would rather feel, you know, on a happiness scale, 21 out of 100 than like 20 out of 100 by this time next week. If I'm feeling 20 out of 100 now, I'd rather feel 21 out of 100 next week than 20 out of 100. And that's just a little inch. Something I think when I watch a TV show, and I think this is such a long TV show, it's going to take me ages to get to the end. But one scene goes, another scene goes, an episode goes, and before I know it, I'm through season 1 and season 2, and then it's finished, and I'm like, damn, that didn't, you know, it's been like a month, but I'm over it now. I thought it would take a long time. That's kind of like what life is like when you start trying to do these things. So I'm going to leave it here now, guys. Maybe I'll upload this, maybe not. See you, take care.